Returning means exploring of a different sort. I'm author and researcher Mike Luoma. In late May, I returned to the first stone chamber I'd ever visited, the Nashoba Brook Stone Chamber, on the Trail Through Time in Acton, Massachusetts. The stone rows begin immediately as you head down the trail past an old foundation. These are presumed colonial, but I see effigy forms lurking within. There was so much I didn't know my first time here, almost 2.5 years ago. I'd only come to see the chamber, not the extensive stone prayers found along the trail through time. I knew very little then of ceremonial stone landscapes. Ironically, the trail through time is a great place to learn. You can see stone features as you read about them on actually informative kiosks written by Trail Through Time director Linda McElroy. The kiosks include Algonquian terms for the structures, Kusokoniaktuk for stone rows or enclosures, and Nunokotokanch for effigies, for example, turtles and serpents rendered in stone. The important book Manitou by James Maver and Byron Dix even gets prominent mention, as I think it should. It's amazing to see this information in a public setting, on kiosks, on a town conservation area's hiking trails. Before getting to the stone prayers, however, we visit the Nashoba Brook Stone Chamber. This chamber has been restored, stabilized, and reconstructed to some extent. Colonial and later usage has been proven, maybe a potato cave or an ice house. But its origins could be much older, especially given the surrounding sacred stone landscape. The chamber has a rare L-shaped, almost U-shaped interior, with a turn to the right. Whatever its age or origin, it's beautiful work, well worthy of preservation. The majority of the stone prayers on the trail through time are found in 3 clusters on the other side of Nashoba Brook. The trail leads past a few presumably post-colonial stone rows, but several appear to be older. Stone prayers can be found all over the conservation area. We came across this one before reaching the stone chamber. My thanks to fellow Stoneside investigator Amanda Riani, who joined me on this exploration and spotted several stone prayers. In the concentrated clusters, kiosks explain these stone structures, quote, are remains of ceremonial architecture of tribal peoples who stewarded these lands for thousands of years before white settlers came, end quote. They include a declaration by the United South and Eastern Tribes, thanking the Massachusetts towns who participate in preserving this recognized sacred stone landscape. The trail through time circles back along paths and old roads whose usage dates back into the distant past, maybe thousands of years. A trail through time, indeed. I'm Mike Luoma. My thanks again to Amanda Riani for joining in the exploring this time around. And thank you for coming along on this return to the Nashoba Brook Stone Chamber and Trail Through Time in Acton, Massachusetts.